Mathematical Reasoning GED 2024 exam questions. Example, a circle has a diameter of 4.8 in, to the nearest tenth. What is the circumference? A. 15.1. Radius. 12.2, 13.7, 11.9, 13.4, 11.9, 12.3, 12.9, 11.8, 13.3, 13.6. 12.6, add the numbers up then divide by hashtag of hashtag S, answer, counting techniques for solving problems. Side lengths based on area and perimeter. X triangles, rectangles, polygons. The distance from the center of a circle to any point on the circle. Circumference. Squares, squares roots and cube roots. x3, 7 plus, 7, a, 4, 7. X quotient of the sum 4 and 2x a number, and the difference of 6 less than 3 times by the same hashtag, a, 2x plus 4/3x 6. Use linear equations. x3 x2 plus 2x 8 equals 0 q1, solve, for x2 x5 equals 0 x equals -1 and x equals 5/4. Graphs and functions. Represents problem situations or word-to-symbol translations, conversions. X Fahrenheit to Celsius. Add, subtract, multiply, divide and factor polynomials. A variety of formatted charts to present information, such as bar graphs, circle graphs, histograms, scatter plots and line graphs. Mean, median, mode and range. Find equation of a line. Q1, slope of -7 and passes through point, 4, 8. A, 7x plus y equals 36. Equation of a line from 2 points. Exponents. The number that is raised to show how many times to multiply the number by itself. Greatest common factor, GCF. The largest factor that two or more numbers have in common. Mean, average median, ordered middle number mode, most common range, biggest minus smallest. X. What's the median? Using rise/run to determine slope, coordinates of points, and x/y intercept. Slope and point of a line. Identify whether lines are parallel or perpendicular. Q1. What is the slope of a line perpendicular to 5x 2y equals 1? A. -2/5. Functions, tables, graphs, equations and descriptions. Distance between numbers on a number line. Finding the distance, using an absolute value. x3/x plus x/x plus 2ax asterisk 2 plus 3x plus 6/x, x plus 2. Write an expression from a description. Substitute, replace, variables with hashtag SX35H plus 30CH hours, C equals amount of, plug in 3C and 15H. A. 35x15 plus 30x3 equals $615. Create algebraic expressions. X $15,000 budget, cost $12,700. Insurance covers $600 PR year. How many years can they afford with the remaining savings? A. 3 YRS. Quadratic equations with one variable. X plus 8, x plus 4, x2, multiply, 2x, y, 3x plus y, a 6x2, xy2. Create polynomials from a written expression. A rectangle has an area of 54 square in, and a length of 6 inches, what's the width in inches? A9, find solution. Unit rates. X miles per hour, dollars per pound. The distance around a circle. Diameter. A percentage that describes how likely it is that an event will occur. X probability is 1/50th, divide by 2. A superscript 2 plus B superscript 2 equals C superscript 2, used to find side length of a triangle, view notes for example. Volume and surface area of three-dimensional shapes, right prisms/pyramids and cylinders. X fuel efficiency of a car at different speeds. Q1. 5 boxes weigh the same, one envelope weighs 7.5 pounds, total weight is 65 pounds. What's the weight in lbs of each box? A. 11.5. Solving two linear equations. Determine whether or not there is only one output value for each input value. X minus 5, minus 4, minus 3, 0 y minus 4, minus 4, minus 2, minus 1. Evaluating functions. The distance across a circle through its center. Pythagorean theorem. Objects at scale. Convert dimensions between scale drawings and actual objects. How objects can be ordered, arranged, or combined. Probability. X. Given a sphere and the radius is 7.5 centimeters, what's the volume of the sphere to the nearest cubic centimeter? A. 1766. Graphical data. View written problem. Functions, inputs and outputs. X expand 4, 7x 2, factor 4x plus 8. Evaluate algebraic expressions. Q1 passes through points dash 3, 2, and 1, 6. A. Y equals 2x plus 4. Use slope of a line. Undefined expressions. Includes a denominator of 0, square roots of negative hashtag s, x, minus 4. Techniques, graphing, substitution, or addition. Q1. For x plus 3y equals 8, for x 3y equals dash 16. What's the value of x? A dash 1. Solving inequalities, graphing on a number line. Q1. Slope of the line represented by 3x plus 4y equals 8. A minus 3/4 or minus 3/4. Proportional relationships for equations and graphs. A. 1/2 500 or 1 over 2500. Add, subtract, multiply, and factor linear expressions. Locate points and graph equations. Q1. Points J, K, L are plotted on a graph. What are the coordinates? J, dash 4, 1, K, 0, 3, L, 3, dash 2. Slope of a line from a graph, equation at table. X triangle with 3 sides, 2x plus 1 units, 3x plus 5 units, 4x 1 units. Add, subtract, multiply, and divide rational expressions. Multi-step problems, ratios, proportions, and percents. Simple interest, percent increase and decrease, gratuities and commissions. Q1. P equals 7 plus 0.056, find the price of P, B equals beads. What does 0.05 represent? A. The price of each bead. Linear and nonlinear relationships, features of graphs. Area and perimeter of two-dimensional shapes. Area, circumference, radius and diameter of a circle. Fractions and decimal problems. X12 plus 15 divided by 3x 6 to 4, A 38.